Sorry, my current tripped off, so that tripped off my network. So that tripped off my network. Put five on the chat if you guys can hear me. I'm live, I'm recording right now. This information is going to be very interactive. Uh let's see. Just gonna just a moment. Sorry, my mic was mute when I stepped out. Can you guys hear me now? So I said today's session is going to be interactive. If time permits me, I'm going to be doing some basic concept of trading while we live trade. So while we're waiting for the trading opportunities that I'm going to be setting up both in Forex and binary, let me record live on. I don't know if I go that's if I'm making a mistake. All right. So today, which happens to be Monday, before we get into trading, let's the first thing we do on the session is to prep ourselves for what is. And this week, one of the things that came to mind that I'm going to share for everybody who's out there on this journey. How many of you know that this is a journey? All right, put journey on the chat. Everybody can hear me now, okay? All right, I believe everybody can hear me right now. Let me know if you can hear me. Put journey on the chat if you can hear me. Okay, put Jenny on the chat if you can hear me. Jenny, all right, beautiful. Appreciate your response. So, whilst we get into the technical play, some of you are going to make money just like I should make money every day. Money is a reflection of a plan. All right. But if it is not a reflection of a plan, if you earn money out of a plan, okay, that you can't actually plan that money. That money is going to be you don't you wouldn't even know how it goes. But there are tougher things to be known. This journey is tough. A lot of people will quit. A lot of people quit. So I ask myself, what is the message for people who are in this journey that are going to quit tomorrow? Some of you are going to stop tomorrow. Uh, some of you are going to probably even stop. Some people stopped yesterday. Okay, why do people quit? Why do people stop a journey of this nature? Why would someone come into a trading environment, have access to learn the skill, have access to treat the world largest financial vault, and something happened along the line and they quit? All right. So it's a function of just a couple of things. So some of you say, oh, no, 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 this is for me for life. No. There are things that have affected me that I almost stopped. What are those things? You know, when you lose too much than you don't have. All right. So someone write it on the chat. When you lose more than you can afford. So there are two in one. When you lose too much that you don't have, and you lose too much than you can afford. When you see that this is going to take much more than you can afford, when you come into the chart, you're setting up your market and you're just losing money. And when you begin to comprehend the money, you can afford it. All right. You can your mind cannot afford what you're losing. Like someone comes in the market and lose $800, $500 a day. When you cut that into the currency in Nigeria, that is in millions. In a day, your mind begin to triple you. And man, this is not, I work this for a year and I'm losing it in a day. This is not for me. Okay. Your mind trips you off. Was it normal? Absolutely, yes. But because you weren't prepared, you weren't, you didn't learn right. Okay. You didn't understand that this is how it works. Your expectation led you, and your expectation does not have that fortitude to comprehend what's happening to you. So when you lose more than you have, than you can afford, okay, you're going to eventually make that very simple, logical decision that, man, I think I'm not prepared for this. I'm going to stop. All right. How many of you understand what I'm saying right now? For five. So that's one in two. Okay. Another is you don't how am I going to put it? I'd like to just put some, I don't want to elaborate it so much so that it's not, I want to really be able to, you don't have a plan. Okay. You don't have a plan. When you do not have a plan, failure is inevitable. When you do not have a goal, destination, okay, sure. I'm saying it right now, just write it down. So you don't have a plan, failure is inevitable. When you do not have a goal, it means a destination in mind. The journey, okay, is going to be so frustrating. Failure is inevitable. So those are two. Okay. Those are two I just gave. That makes it three. When you do not have a plan, how does it affect your trading? You come in every day, you just expect to make money, and you get into the market, poof, you make money today, tomorrow you lose money, you lose money. When you enter into a losing spree, guess what's going to happen? Logically, you're going to defend yourself. Okay, this is not too good, and you're eventually going to start looking for what's good, and you're going to be frustrated that everything is turning out to be the same thing. You don't have a plan. Every trader that is successful trades on a routine. They have a plan, a strategy of trading. They model their data a certain way. Every successful trader trades a certain way, and they have a certain goal in mind. If you do not see where you're going, you're never going to get there. All right. So it's very important you have a plan and you have a goal. So traders who don't have a plan and goal are the ones who shaft out. Eventually, they're going to quit. So if you're here today and you're thinking, oh, I can't quit, just look at yourself. Do I have a plan and a goal, a destination in mind? And the last one, probably I'd say, may not be the last, but maybe because of time, because we're still going to trade. If you have a destination, a goal, all right, that is not well brought up. A lot of people have bad goals, unrealistic goals. Okay. Well, I don't like to use the word unrealistic. I love to use goals that are not prepped. Okay. Yes, you can set a goal to make $5,000 or $1,000 on a monthly basis, all right, from trading. Okay. Now, if you meet me as a mentor and say, okay, my goal is to earn $1,000 on a monthly basis in trading, and I say it's possible. The truth is it possible? Absolutely, yes. Amazingly possible in trading. Okay. But if I set you up to make $1,000 without prepping you, what are you going to need to have $1,000? the type of strategy, the type of account, and the type of trading routine. If they are not well propped up, if all your expectation is just to, oh, I want to get to $1,000, guess what? Inevitably, you're going to fail. Okay. So it's okay to have a goal, but let that goal match your plan. All right. If it doesn't resonate, reduce that goal to be realistic. Some of you have $100 trading account and your dream is so far away. It's not connecting. All right. You're bridging where you are as to where you're going. Find connective goals, connective destination you can begin to work on. You know, it doesn't mean just because you have small goals doesn't mean you don't have big aspiration. Sometimes you can just stay on making $2 if that's what your account says, following a certain discipline. I want to do 2% every single I want to do 5% every single week. That's the trading goal. Okay. It means if I have 5 trading sessions, I could break it down to one, my goal. Then I have a certain risk. That is a good plan. But you have to attach it to the account. I'm doing this right now because someone may need it. Some of you may think, oh, okay, I'm still going to trade. I'm probably going to spend more time because I will trade. I'll probably spend 30 minutes on this, then I'll spend, an hour plus on trading. So if you think, oh, trading, but someone may need this. If you have a plan, let it align with your money. If your plan doesn't align with your money, guess what? You're going to steal in trading. What does stealing mean? You're going to over leverage. All right. You're going to do things you're not supposed to do. You're going to become a criminal. All right. And guess what? Inevitably, you're going to be burnt. But if you have a plan, that plan should tell of your future. When you go to compoundsheet.com and put any amount you want to trade, okay, and put a plan to it, you're going to see that what you're not achieving, you're probably seeing today, quick result. Over a period of time, compounding, you're going to see tomorrow. What a lot of people are not prepared for, they don't believe in the goal they set. They just believe that let me have a plan, but this is what I want. Okay. So believe that if you do it over a period of time, like I came into trading, the first goal, I had millions when I came into trading. I didn't commit all of it to trading. I said if I can only make $10, I did. I found something that was making me $10 and I moved to $20. Okay. I have access to capital, but I'm more about the result, the data. Okay. I created that data. You understand? And that data helped me invest properly. I lost money even after getting that data, but because I was prepared, you know, I didn't quit. Losing is part of the game. In fact, losing gives you opportunity to learn what you pay attention. But a lot of people don't pay attention to the learning, they pay attention to the emotions of losses and they quit. Don't do that. All right. So if you quit, this is going to be my last resolving statement because of time. Because this message is supposed to be a class on its own. But I'm just in this few nuggets to reboot their mind that this is really a journey. Comes to this, if you quit in your journey to success, it means you never believed in why you started in the first place. How many of you heard what I just said? All right, put 10 on the chat. Okay, so I saw an opportunity that is going to help me earn. Okay, I'm doing a 9 to 5 job. I never earned $1,000 in 1 month. Okay, neither have I. I'm into the business. I've never made $10,000 in business. Now I came into an opportunity that I saw people doing thousands of dollars, even on a session, learning the skill and leveraging tools and resources. Okay, following mentors' ideas, and they are earning money. Now, is it possible for me? Yes, and I was able to believe, okay, that I can do this for myself. Now I got started. All I need to do is put in the process to get that result. But during the course of the process, I doubted and I said, no, this isn't for me. You know what happened? In the first place, my belief wasn't right. So it's easy to quit on something you do not really believe. Some of you think you can do this and you got started. That you really need to ask yourself, do I believe in this? Because the moment you commit to your belief, there is no going back. Become that person that is resilient. Forget and dish all of the outcomes of the process and know that if I can commit myself in putting in the work, all right, I'll get the result. That is truly when person resolve changes to get the result. Okay, I'll tell you this. To make the decision today, I hope you can. Am I connected? Put five on the chat if you guys can hear me. Let's put five on the chat. I don't know what's happening with my. Okay, good. All right, beautiful. So, one thing you have to make that decision is the roughs are my blessing. It's going to be rough in the beginning, but it gets to a point. It's beautiful. Those points are the things you guys want to learn from. When you see people, can remote mentors, coaches, those people you admire on social media, you want to be what they are today, but be careful enough to expect what they went through to be where they are today. Some of you don't want to hear those stories. Some of you don't want to. If I tell you some of my stories, you would pray, God, let me not go through that. But that is truly what you need: the pruning, the growth, the learning, the experiences. But prepare yourself to be safe. Okay, to be safe. Safe means I know the outcome. I understand the risk. Let me put in a risk I can afford. Don't be willing to lose what you cannot afford. Don't be willing to gain what you cannot afford to lose. Is one rule that has kept me safe. And every time I breach that rule, I felt into a safe environment and I know how to learn from it. Does that make sense? Put 100 on chat if you got something. All right, put 100 on chat if you learned something this morning. Okay, that just prepares you the mindset for not quitting because some of you are going to, some of you who didn't believe, some of you think you're believing a step or you're not mindful of these things, you're going to grow doubt and you're going to be out of this game that is going to bring you generational wealth. Okay, so let's get into the market. Money in minutes of Forex. Which do you want to type it on the chat? Should we go into money in minutes first, or we should get into Forex first? So for those of you that are live here right now on Instagram, I always like to put out this morning mindset. Okay, for traders, wherever you're trading, wherever system you are in, it's always important we give value to ourselves. So, but if you want to join what it is we're doing, we're trading right now. Okay, Monday mindset just happened. We're trading right now. You can share. I don't know if I should change my screen, but I don't want this to be too long. But if you get into my Telegram, uh, the link is on my bio, or I'm live right now on YouTube. I can remote. You're going to see our live. You can have access to our live trading. Or if you get into my bio, link in my bio Telegram, the link to join this session live so that you can earn the money after the mindset. Okay, you can actually do that right now, but I'm going to off this right now. See you guys. Bye bye. Excuse me. So whatever you guys are doing is affecting my session. Can you guys still hear me? Am I still here? Okay, I'm still here. Beautiful. Thank you, guys. All right. Money in minutes. Okay. I got an answer on the group. Oh, money. Oh, you guys like money in minutes. Is it because of the way it sounds? Okay, so let's see what we can grab in the morning. This money in minutes. And towards the end of this session, I'm going to do some basic training for those of you that are newbies, maybe some basic concept. Probably going to re-highlight the concept of the approach to trading in Forex. For binary option is a straightforward, clear path, easy way. My strategy, the perfect entry trading strategy, is an open source. You don't have to beat yourself. It's so easy. But if anything comes in mind that you want to understand, don't forget to always ask. All right. Towards the end of the session, I'm going to take questions and I'm going to shed light in regards to those questions. Does that make sense? Put sense on the chat. Okay, so let me do this. Top sharing. I gotta do something quickly. I love this. Oh my goodness. This thing is just tripping, tripping, tripping. Just a moment, guys. Guys. Okay. Patricia, I said link where the link to this live call right now. You're already live with us, but I believe it's slower. You get it slower compared to my Zoom sessions. So you can actually head to my Instagram, click on my link in bio. You're going to see my Telegram channel. Does that make sense? So I think we're ready. Okay, so this, let's see what currency we can trade right now. Okay, AUD strong US this week, so AUD USD is going to be bullish. But let's see if any of the, okay, GBP USD, well, AUD is stronger though. I'm going to be looking at AUD USD, AUD CAD, okay? And I'm also going to be looking at Euro JPY for a sell. I'd like to, let's see, let's just set that up quickly. Let me put AUD. What's this? This CAD JPY. CAD JPY should be selling. Okay, it's bullish here. All right. So the first thing is that I pick currency. 5 things I follow. Okay, number one is currency. All right. Number two, I want to understand. I first want to find the currency that aligns with sentiment. That's the first key. Okay. So the moment I align the currency that aligns with sentiment, that is what I did here right now. So if you're trying to follow, first through the sentiment factor. So I have 3 things to understand the sentiment factor. Okay, number one is through website finviz.com/forex. You can actually just take a screenshot and just copy it. Just go to Finviz, you're going to see this. Okay, it helps me know the volume in the market per time. So right about now, NZD's volume is higher than ever in the percentage you're seeing the volume. So you measure up the base and the quote. So if the base is stronger than the quote, it means that currency is going to buy. If the quote is stronger than the base, it means that currency is going to sell. So that is sentiment. That's the first thing you establish. Okay. And you can actually collaborate that way. So if you look there right now, NZD is strong, AUD is strong. So it means this is really strong. So if you see here, JPY, NZD, AUD, JPY, they are strong, but NZD happens to be the highest. Okay. The reason I'm not focusing much on NZD is because of the fact that the broker most of you use, okay, NZD pairs are not innate. Like Pocket Option doesn't have NZD USD, am I correct? But it has NZD JPY. But NZD is the strongest, so that's why I'm going to AUD. So, but does Pocket Option has NZD JPY? For those of you that are using Pocket Option, okay. But the reason I wouldn't even look at NZD JPY, they are very close. Okay. So I wouldn't even look at that. That's why I'm not looking at NZD JPY. Neither will I look at AUD JPY. So it's either this against some of all this one. So that's why I'm going to be looking at. Is NZD card in your broker? It's in mine, but for some of you, it's not there. NZD card is going to really be. NZD USD was supposed to smash it, but if I trade it right now, those of you that are in Pocket Option would not benefit from it. So that's why I love to trade something that is um in your broker. Okay. So this is another website, currency strength meter. Okay. If I have a new update, but not on the session, something that can help you smash it, kill it. Okay. Kill something very active when it comes to sentiment. So this is AUD. So here you get to see it in block in the meter again, just like it's a little different from this. You can see AUD is so strong yet, but here you get to see it in another perspective that AUD is growing. When you see this, it tells you which currency is dropping, which currency is growing, and which is just there. So USD is just there flat. Okay, CAD is flat, but I think it just started growing. Okay, so now pairing NZD and USD would have been amazing. Okay, NZD USD would have been amazing. But I'm still gonna go. Okay, let me see what's happening with NZD card. Hold on. Do you guys have NZD card in your platform? If you don't answer me, I'm asking because NZD is moving crazily. 5 minutes is bullish, 15 minutes is bullish, 1 hour is bullish, and daily is bullish. Okay, daily is bearish. Okay, but that's good enough for us to buy. So the first thing is sentiment. The second thing is trend. I'm just trying to establish trend. The trend of the market must align with the sentiment. Okay, so the daily trend is bearish. And one of the tools that I used to do is this tool. So whenever the prices are below, it means it's in a downtrend on a daily. But on 4 time frame, it has to do 3. It has to beat 3. So on 5 minutes, it is bullish. Okay. I'm just doing this because I know there is no trade at the moment. Okay. That's why where the sentiment of the market is right now, there is no trade. So I'm just trying to use the time. Okay, let me just bring in some value in education. Like I said, I'm going to be a little interactive in learning. Okay, does this make sense? Are you guys getting value? Okay, are you guys getting value? Put value on chat. So the market is on momentum, and we trade retracement. It is only when the market retraces that we trade continuation. So the market has to retrace to continue. Okay, so let me put another currency here. So NZD card is one good distance. Let's see, another one is going to be, I don't know about GBP USD. So GBP USD, I don't know. Or Euro JPY. Euro JPY is, let me see here. Euro JPY is dropping. So when you see this, it means this guy is dropping strength. But let me just, why don't I look at CAD JPY? I like something in the London session. Euro JPY or Euro AUD. Okay, Euro AUD. Let's look at Euro AUD. For a sell, Euro AUD, it's bearish on the 15 minutes, bearish on the 5 minutes, bearish on the hour, and it's bullish on the daily. Okay, so yeah, someone may be asking, maybe you're new here right now, Cambry, how do you know it is bullish or bearish? Okay. There's a tool in the strategy video that I did, that you can use to know when the market is bullish. It's a tool, so it just gives you. Sometimes to be drawing trend line could be hard. How would you identify? So there is an already made tool that you can use. It's called Ivan Cabra. When you go, you could use Ivan Cabra. There are other momentum tools, but Ivan Cabra strategy. When you come in here, indicator, just select Ivan Cabra. It's automatically going to get what you need. So go to settings. I've done this in my videos, but because of time, okay, you go to settings, remove everything that I removed. The only thing you need is this line. This line, okay, is the moving average. Okay, another thing you can actually do, I think the setting for this moving average is, let me quickly do something. I hope my network isn't breaking. I think it's slow. I think it's a 200. So you can actually go and select moving average. You don't even need most of all these things. Go and select moving average and select, let's see, EMA 200. Yeah, that's it. It's the purple one, right? EMA 200 is the purple one. So you can go select, okay, just EMA. You know what? I think that makes sense. Let me delete this. I'm just using EMA 200. Okay, that's okay. Now exponential moving average. So it could be It's still the same thing anyway. So this one comes with SARS. So this one, yeah, I just picked one right now. Okay, this is what I need. So just to give you guys concept as to how you can get a trend. Okay, so if the market is above an EMA, so this is EMA 200. Okay, if the market is above an EMA exponential moving average, it means the market is bullish on that time frame. So that is what we're looking for. Is the market bullish on 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, and daily? If it's bullish on 3 out of 4, then you know that you have a bullish market, okay, and you can buy a market. This aligns with sentiment. Does this make sense? Put sense on the chat. Are you guys learning? Okay, so you may not need to edit anything on this one, but there are certain things I'm seeing right now. I may not need them, so I can go to my chart and just parabolic sab me fair. Okay, um, parabolic smart me fair. Anything I don't need, I just remove. Okay, anything. This is the plot. Okay, I don't. Okay, what plot is that? I don't even know what it is. Okay, let me just remove it. Okay, so this I believe is, yeah. So that's what I need. Hear me. So you could, I don't know what's this. Plot background. Okay, good. So that's it. If you want to, maybe you guys like drama, you can leave it. It means if it's green, what this means, color means if it is green, it means the market is bullish. If it is red, it means the market is red. I think I like this. This makes sense. So let's go to impute, show the 21. What's this one? No, don't need that. I want to increase the, hold on, the width of it. Okay, this is it. It's line, but so that is visible what is happening. So this is it. Okay, I can't make this one bigger. I can. Tick. All right, and I can make it black. Beautiful. Boom. No. Purple is always. So that's it. Exactly what I did right now. If you do the same thing, you're going to get this. So this helps you understand the trend. So after you get sentiment, you use the trend. I'll follow you. Now, the next thing is technical. You want to know, Kenry, you buying NZD. Is it NZD CHF that I said? This is NZD CHF. I thought I was doing NZD card. Are both? Okay, this is NZD card. Okay, good. So how do I know where I'm going to buy? Since I'm looking for buy, that's where charting comes in. For technical, you use charting. All right, everybody put charting on the chart. Okay, so I understand the market is bullish on the sentiment, it's trending. Okay, and the next thing is I buy at certain areas. I'm not just going to go in my trading account right now and just click buy. Okay, there are areas that the market has bought before, I shown value that I want to buy. Those are the areas I'll put in. But how do I get those areas? Simple concept called charting done by myself. Okay, so I chart 3 time frame, the daily, 4 time frames, the daily. Okay, even NZD card, the daily is bullish. Okay, so I chart. What is charting? Basically taking the data the previous time frame has done, the previous candle has done. Okay, you put it on the week. That area, that place that the market got to and started retracing to create a wick, that place is a price. That price has, it means it's sold. That area has data. So what we do is just capture the data. And also the closing of the body, that price is powerful enough to close at a certain place because it bought to a certain area, okay, and started selling. That area I started buying before I started selling, that is the data. That's called what we call a body. Okay, so if you see a bearish candle that has a body at the top of a week, at the bottom of a week, it means when this candle opened, they started buying. Okay, but he hit a certain area in that same day, he sold back where he started buying, sold below. So the candle will turn to red. So that place is a price point. You take it. All right. The same thing you do for where it closed. So the day closed here. and opened a new day. That's the price point. Okay, and it created a wick below. What it means is it sold to this area, okay, and that area became a floor, push price back, okay, but it pushed price to this area and closed here and opened a new candle. So that is a price point. The understanding of candle, I may not go deep into it, but this is what it means to capture the price. Weak body on the top of the candle, weak body on the top, on the bottom of the candle. Okay, the next thing is I use a 4 hour. I switch to 4 hour and I do the same thing. So daily, I love to use different colors. Daily is black for me because I'm on a white screen. Okay, I love to differentiate the color. I'm doing the same thing for 4 hours. Okay, it appears that 4 hours around the daily area, or it probably is the same area because sometimes when you stretch it, it's different. Okay, I use another color for 4 hours. Then I do the body week, but this one does not have week. It's just body, means there was strong momentum on this area. This to tell you that this area is going to be, it's going to be epic. When price comes back to this area, man, it's going to be epic because this candle is actually another block. Let me not even say those type of things here. Okay, so I do the same thing for 1 hour. Okay, so this just gives you the data of what the last 1 hour has done. I love to use blue on a 1 hour. Okay, this is it. And I switch to 15 minutes. Boom. And I do for a 15 minutes. So this is a 15-minute area. Okay, so now I can switch to a 5 minutes and watch out for, the next. So this is technical, which is three things: sentiment, trend, technical. Now I'm going to buy at the technical, but there's a component that remains for me to buy. This momentum indicator must show right about now. I was supposed to be buying this market if I wasn't training. Okay, this must be at green. This is called stochastic, or you could use RI. It must be at green, okay, for a buy. And the last thing is on timing. So literally, we're supposed to buy this candle right now because it came to the 15-minute area. Okay, it bought, is buying. Okay, it's buying. So you can see the market came to a technical area. It's on green. Okay. And the last component, so that's four things. This is the fourth one. Okay. This measures the momentum for exhaustion. Okay. And where the red is for sellers, means the market has exhausted into a sell, and green is for buyers, means the market has exhausted in. So we buy at green. So whenever it comes to the green area and it's in any of this technical area and the market is bullish, is trending bullish, you pick a buy. Okay, the last component on the strategy is actually timing. Every 15 minutes on the clock, the opening or the closing, market tend to make a move in the opposite direction. Okay, every 15 minutes on the clock, which is the o'clock, the 15 quarterly, okay, the 30 half an hour, and the hourly. Market tend to make reversals. If you look at this right now, okay, this is 9:30, okay, 9:35 candle. So this didn't actually do it at the timing because why? The market is bullish probably. If you look at the, and now it applies. Some currencies is very, very active, but for some currencies is a struggle. But most of the time, okay, most of the time, this is 45, the market reversed. Okay, this is 25 at 30, the market reversed. So it works most of the time. So you use this in confirmation. So this is 3:30, it's reversed. All right. You use it for the confirmation or on the direction you're going so that you are most safe. Does this make sense? All right. So there are other components, but this is the basics. And the basics says the next time is the o'clock. So at o'clock, if this pays me a visit, if it stays here, or probably come to another area. So if it's not buying, and guess what? Just because everything aligns doesn't mean the market must do it. But probability that it does it is well over 80%. Okay. So there is another factor that could be done. This market has been buying. So it may be in its retracement spree right now. This market has been buying. When you check this, it has been buying. This on the 15 minutes just started selling. So these are the factors that can affect a trade. Okay, so one thing I do, I try to look for the best areas in my charting. So from here to here right now, if I'm using a Fibonacci, it tells me that this area is the best area in the whole chart because why? That's 50% of the 15 minutes bullish move. Okay, so 5 minutes is looking like, oh, it's ready. But on the 15 minutes, you just started. So these are things that affect your productivity, but you could set it up. It means this market reached this area right now. This is a price point on the fib level. This is also a price point on the fib level. So what you just do, most of what I do, sometimes I just mark them 38%, okay, 50%, then the 68 point. Boom. This is something you can add to the strategy. Okay. But nonetheless, this place may actually close. All right. For those of you who take the close of the candle, does this make sense? Was this training valuable to anybody who's new here right now? So this is how we pick our price. This is how we buy. This is how we know where to buy and where to sell. So we don't do guesswork. Okay. So the next area I'm probably going to buy. Okay. If at the o'clock, which is the next 7 minutes, if price stays here and closes here, I'm going to buy because why? That is a psychological area, 25%. This is a technical area I'm supposed to buy, but because it's not buying there right now, it needs another thing. Okay, I may not be patient enough to wait here, so I would take my risk here because this on the fib level and area. So backing up a technical area, everything is ready. If it's not moving here right now, I think it's going to pick a move from here, or I'm just going to wait for the market to come here. Does it make sense? Put sense on the chart. Okay, but I think it's going to close in 38 seconds. It's going to close. All right. So this is one of those trades that you buy just around the entry and you'll be palpitating. Oh, are you going to go? This is one of it. All right. So, but we have 6 more minutes. Did you guys enjoy what we just did? Okay. For some of you that know before, just kind of refreshing. For some of you who don't know, now you have something. Okay. Beautiful. So if you took this trade for buy, see that it closed above, it means it would have been a winning trade. You see how easy it is? Most of the time, okay, this is how the market moves. It's good. So it closed above on this 15-minute area we marked. So if we had done this on time, don't blame me. I'm just training, okay? I'm training you on how it works, so which means you could use it for yourself and make money. I may not have made you money on this session, but I just gave you something to help you make money. So I don't feel bad that I didn't do it on time. Does that make sense? So let me see what I'll do here. This guy. So let's do the same thing daily. I'm on a daily right now. So Euro AUD for the sell daily. So this guy is not going. It means it still want to stay. Let's see what we're going to get on the next timing. Whilst I'm teaching the strategy, there's also a risk management routine you should use to trade your strategy. When it's not going your way, like you planned it, it's not going, what do you do? There's a risk that you safeguard you. Okay. Not all trades will go your direction. Never forget that. But your risk should be in your location. Always be in the location of your risk. Okay. So this is 15-minute area. You know why I'm picking this candle? Because this one is low. Its price is already above and I'm selling. So I have to look for the next sell. All right. So automatically, if you look at this market, it did the same thing. It means if we marked the 15-minute area, the market came to a 15-minute area, closed on the previous timing, and is selling. Okay, so it did it. So the next area to sell right now, based off on price, okay, is this. If market comes back into this area, it's going to sell. If it comes back into this area, these are the areas that look for a sell, okay, on this market. So we're going to be on Euro AUD at 148 to sell for 5 minutes, or probably even the same area. Okay, if you recount the same area, boom, at the close of the candle and you deal with it, but here is very strong. Okay, another thing to do is the same thing we did. Let's find the psychological areas. When I use the word psychological, don't dream of it, okay? These are the areas from the FIB level. Should I take it from here? Boom, straight down to here. This is 50%. Can you see how the market reversed quickly? 50%. It's always responsive. Ah, shit. I think Euro AUD has. Okay, the next psychological area is 61.8. So if this market pushes back, I'll sell this area again here. Okay. If it does it on timing, I'll do it again. Okay. I'll pick a higher level. So you can see exactly. You think it's a dream that the market decided to sell here? We didn't mark the Fibonacci here. Nothing was there. This is timing. This is charting. But see, I sold from here. That's to tell you that there are individuals that are taking this area and the market would always respond to volume. So it wasn't luck. That was just proper price point. So that's why I'm adding it to the strategy so that people could know the strength in different areas when you chart. Okay. So if the market comes back to the 148 zone area there, I'm gonna take it. How many minutes to go? One more minute, and this guy is just flipping. I've not even typed on my chart. What? This is NZD card. NZD card. NZD card at where it is right now. It's still in the 5 minutes. Okay, good. It comes down, it's better for me. I would love the 840 area, but if it closes around where it is right now, you can actually take it. Bish, 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 running away. Okay, so I'll take it. For repetition, I use low risk. Okay, because I want to repeat an area. Smooth. It's moving, it's jumped, it's jumped, it's jumped, it's jumped, it's jumped, it's jumped. Okay, I'd love it to come to this next area because this is new price point. Okay, but if you took it where it is at the opening, that's repetition. There may be value in that. Okay, these all come back to your code of discipline. The strategy is there, but you should have a code. There are trades you don't take, there are trades you strengthen yourself for. Okay, but it closed around the same area, which is a repetition area. The market has not still moved. Okay, which means if it has not moved, so on the 15 minute, this guy just got started to sell. It may possibly wants to come pick some new momentum. It left some gap. There's a gap between here and here. On the 15 minutes, there's a gap. This is a gap. Okay, FVG. So in normal price point, it's supposed to come cover the gap for continuation. So I'm thinking market want to drop to this area. Yes, on the smaller time frame, we may escape it, but overall, that is probably why it's rejecting. But this is a very good price point to sell the market. But staying on the session and just waiting for this could be hard, I do know that. But that's why we're taking a risk. It doesn't go, we'll try our best. Okay, so it's within that line of repetition. Okay. Oh boy. Did I change my time? I wanted to take a light risk on that one. I don't know what's happening. Network is really flipping on me. Network. Wow. Look at what network did to me. Network. Okay. So it's coming to that area I said I was going to take my risk. Maybe at the close of the candle because it's eating up the candle right now. If anything is less than 3 minutes, I don't like taking a trade. So I'd love to have at least 5 minutes. I hope this network is not buffing. It's not slow. What network am I using? Oh, I'm still on my phone. Sheesh. Let me change. Oh, shucks. Open. Okay, so that's moving in that direction. Oh, if it holds it and close above, I think this market is not going to come back again. It's just maybe anytime soon. But if you took that close again, probably there's a probability that it's going to clear above in 30 seconds. So let's see. How many of you took it? It's trying to do the same repetition. Oh, look at this guy is coming. Let's see, Euro AUD is coming. So it's going to clear in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and boom. Okay. I wasn't really happy about my entry because I was about taking it here. Network picked me here. So I was really, man, why did you pick me up? Okay. So, but that was a clear. And Euro AUD is, man, Euro AUD came back to that area right now, but we are not on timing. So anything you do around here, just make sure you're using light risk. Okay, this market is coming back to where it is right now. So let me look at 15 minutes. Sheesh. Same area, same area. So 15 minutes is not really there, okay? Which means this guy is still going up. If it was here, probably that's why I wanted it to come more up because I want to see the 15 minutes fully stretched, that is, okay? So 5 minutes has done this, it has not gone back. It's still coming back. So it means it may want to do it on the 15 minutes. So let's see between now and the next candle what we have. If it's going to stay here at the 148, if it's good on 148 and 15 minutes stretches out, on timing will be the best. But sometimes this thing just like to have, it's like so many minutes away. 9 minutes, 9 minutes is too long. Come on. Okay, I'm still watching that. So I have, maybe let's be patient for the next time. And what do you guys think? Are you guys having fun? So at least there's been a money point for us. Okay. We made money. How many of you made money? Put money on chat. You took the trade and you made money. Put money on the chat. At least my training was not in vain though. While I'm patiently training, I still made money. I made money already. Okay, so let's wait for the next time. So that's to tell you is there. Set. We still have 8 minutes. Technical. Oh man, this guy is going on technical. Sheesh. Sometimes this market can drive your discipline. You just have to hold yourself, hold it. So we take some trades on technical. Okay, what I do is that if you want to take a technical trade, just use light risk. It means you're taking a risk actually. So use light risk. You don't know. We don't know the trade that's going to win. So, but just make sure Euro AUD. Let's put you there. Wait, let's see Euro AUD. Okay, so market is just sitting in the range If you are sniped it on the technical, you probably be a lucky girl right now. There's something about my code of trading is if I take a trade when I ought to take a trade, even if I lose the trade, it doesn't really mess me up. I don't feel bad. But if I take a trade that has not really been ready, but I just, because, okay, let me just maneuver and take the trade and I lose the trade, it messes me up. Okay. So, and I don't want to mess up with my psychology, something that affect my core, my confidence. It's not always good. So sometimes let some winning moves go because they don't align. Okay, they don't align for that. So you can see that this guy is still pumping. Let's see it. Let's see. Probably he may visit us at the next point. Okay. Or the close of this candle. I suspect that the close of this candle is going to take this guy away. All right. This close of this candle is probably going to take this guy away. Sheesh. The candle before timing. Sheesh. But it would be nice if this candle comes to 199. Euro 80 and 199 would be good. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a risk on Euro AUD where it is right now because I said if it comes to that area, I'm going to take it. It's a risk, so I use the light one. So if you want to take it with me, fine. Okay, but I believe I'm suspecting this market still on it. We still have timing, which is in the next 6 minutes. So it may go for me, all right? That kind of feeling messed up kind of thing. It may not. So what did I do? I was supposed to. No. Oh, I did something. I was supposed to take it at the close. I was supposed to take it at the close of the candle. I did wait till the close of the candle. That may not be. Let's see. What just happened? Am I seeing 34 minutes? Why did you do this to me? This network is doing me shishi. This network is wow. Why did I put 34 minutes? All right, that's not fair, but that's okay. How the hell? What's the time? This is 10. It's 10:15. How the hell did it get 34 minutes? Okay. It's flipping. This guy may want to come. If he start dropping from here right now, it's going to drop. Okay. But he may want to give us a chance at 191, our main area trade. Okay. Let's see if it's going to come. We have 3 more minutes to the close of the candle. Whilst you're doing this, don't always forget to check on your sentiment. They flip and they can change. Okay, so euro is gaining strength. AUD dropped. So hence, euro AUD is probably going to be what? Oppressive. Euro is going to be going up the way it's looking. So let's check this. So euro is gaining, guys. AUD nothing, it's just there. So they are close. So euro AUD may be compromised. But let's just see what the next timing gives to us. Okay, but let's also the next timing I'll take that risk. It's a strong area. Okay. Except euro is just AUD is just messed up. Okay, but I think AUD is still strong here, euro is still here. That's not a bad price point. after this trade, after this timing, 15, I'm going to switch to look at a bit of Forex. And let's see what we have in the Forex market. Then I'm off. So I'm going to drop an alarm maybe somewhere around here, but I'm really looking at 199. Okay. 199 sell Euro AUD for 5 minutes. It's going to be good on timing. So you guys, let's gather up on that one. So if you took this market, is either you're using a rollover to hope, but I think the way this candle is moving, that area, that was that type of trade I talked about. Okay, so mine got me in, but I don't know. It took me for 30 something minutes. I don't know why, but if it gives me that over the next 30 minutes, fine for me. But if it doesn't, that's okay. Normally, this is now timing. Okay, this is now timing, but there is no price point around this area. So taking the trade on timing, except you just want to take it on timing, it's dangerous though, but sometimes timing in itself pushes the market back. Timing in itself. So if you didn't take that price point and you feel like, okay, I can take a trade right now, oh boy. Sheesh. Guess what? If you took the trade, you clear. It was a clear. The gamble was not a bad one. It was not totally a bad one, guys. Okay, it wasn't totally a bad one. It closed. It stretched and closed. I would have closed it. Ah, man, I don't know why the trade took me for 30 minutes. No, it's not looking good. I would have been out. I would have been out of the session right now. Right now. Okay, let's look at what we have in Forex. What do I have? What do I have? What do I have? Guys, so there's something the market did yesterday, last week. The areas I was looking at buying, okay, I was looking at buying this area. It didn't really buy. It exhausted it, but eventually bought, which means some things happened here. Okay, USD JPY, I think I'm going to revamp. Okay, re-strategize. Let's look at USD JPY from a new perspective. I'm going to be looking at some currencies. I do like to set up some major currencies: Euro USD, GBP USD, gold, and USD JPY. I love to set them up. So if I'm looking at this market right now, this is a bullish. From a standpoint of a swing, there are things that I'm looking for. Okay, if I'm going to buy the market, this is the next bullish range. Is a bullish range. Okay, which means if this market is not buying right now, the market is floating. This is a bullish range. This is actually a bullish range. Okay, but the market kind of has taken that range away. So this is the next bullish range. Okay, it means I'm always looking for a bullish range to trade it by. So if I'm going to be trading this, it means the market has to come to this area and take this volume out of the market. If it does that, then I'll begin to look for a buy. Right about now, this is a bearish range. So short. Market just took a bearish range. So this market wants to sell. I really don't like it much. Okay. So this is mitigating, raiding that area. So somewhere around, if it wants to sell, to sell to this point. So these are for quick trades. So this is going to be where you're looking at TP if you want to look for the sell range. All right. But there are a couple of things I do look at for the market has to form bearish structures for me to sell. I really don't like the setup. I don't like the setup. Let me look for something else. The setup is not yet ripe for me. Let me look at Euro USD. I told you guys that this area, I did an analysis. I said last week this area was a bullish area. My network, my network, my network, my network, my network, my network. You can see that I said this area was going to buy, and that is really what it's doing right now. Still holding the trend. So Euro USD is still holding the trend. Yeah, if you took a technical, your stop loss would have been, yeah, you'd probably be in some good profits right now. So I don't think I have anything on this market. I don't have anything yet on this market because it just picked a bullish. Probably what's going to do is if I switch to a smaller time frame, I think market is going to come back to, yeah, it did already. So this was some good price point. Okay. If this is really going to continue strong, it's going to come back into any of the zone. No. This is a consolidation point. Broke, rejected, and pulled up. Yeah, price may want to come back to this zone again, but I don't see it. I don't see it quickly. Okay. I don't really, because if it comes back to this zone, trust me, that's a war. That's a war in between decisions. So I think I may want to update the trend, this trend, then this zone is going to be valid. Yeah. Somehow it's going to be valid, okay, for a push up. So I will put an alarm on Euro USD that if it comes back to around the 1.14 psychological area, okay, it's going to, that is Euro AUD hitting that point. That point I talked about. What's the time? Close of the timing. This market was supposed to sell now. Okay, really was supposed to sell. So if it sells, fine. If it doesn't, that's okay. Let me just let me stay on this. So this is what I am going to look at for EU, maybe in the course of today, tomorrow. I'm going to be looking at this. Yeah, market comes to this area. I'm going to be looking at buy. You guys can take a screenshot. Okay, I'll repeat the buy to hold this trend. Okay, on Euro USD. So the market is still new. Sometimes you don't force the market when it's still new. This is consolidating. I'm not doing anything. It's not showing me clear. Probably going to analyze more, in our next session. But right about now is, yeah. I think gold breaking above this area is continuation. But right now it may sell because it broke down the trend. Whenever market breaks the trend, retest it. Sometimes it's major sells. So we could be looking at major sales on gold, or at the same time, you may want to pick. So this is pull, come back to 50%, then continue up. That's a probability. Okay, there's a probability around this area to continue up. So if I see a rejection around this area, ladies and gentlemen, okay, on gold, I am going to buy the market. So there was a consolidation around this area. Let me do this quickly. So gold, let me clean you up. Let me clean you up. So when market consolidates, so this was a floor level that the market raided. Okay, so market changed character here. Broke. I don't really like it much, but I do know that if market comes to this area again, it's going to buy. It's going to have a strong buy. Okay, it's going to have a strong buy. So this is what I'll wait on gold. Okay, I'll wait on gold for this area. But at the same time, okay, gold is very volatile. It doesn't work like. So this market had already done a raid, okay? And market structure may be setting up. This is 50%. So this area is really good, okay? I'm putting it out there that this area is good. So anything from this area to the 61.8 is going to sell. So anything from this area is going to sell gold. Watch out for gold, okay? Watch out for gold. All right, all right, all right, all right. Beautiful, beautiful. So guys, I think this is about it. Watch out for this gold. If market comes into this area and rejects, okay, so what do we have? So I probably can send this on the group chat. That's one good analysis that is, where are you? XAUUSD by set up. Okay, so so guys, if you took this guy, then it's a game changer. It was a clear, all right? So apparently there was money made, okay? I gave you guys, I told you guys, all right? It came there, it was timing, close of the timing candle, technical area, much of psychological area anyway, 68.1, and it did that amazing move. So we had two beautiful moves. Was it a beautiful session? Okay, so I know I heard the sound. Any question? Yeah, any question for me? Okay. Oh, nice. Thanks for sharing that, Coyote. You shared that earlier, 9:48. All right, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Any question? Just raise your hand. But I'm done. Done. Quick and easy. But this is how we do it. Okay. So even if you're new to it, this is how simple it is. In one session, I just told you a routine to master. The things I didn't really talk about are just the risk management and the codes of discipline, because in everything, there is a layer of odds. What's the layer of odds? When we do this and we follow this step that I just gave to you, we don't win 100%. Okay? When you follow the basic steps without anything, timing, sentiment, everything on timing, you're going to get over 80% proficiency, up to 90. When you add timing, you're going to get probably 80 to 90%. Out of every 10 trades you take, you're going to win 8 out of 9, 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. Okay, you won't fall below 7. In a bad trading week or timeline, you won't fall below 7. Okay, which means there are 3, either 2, 3 trades that you're going to lose. If you do not have a risk routine to accommodate this whole data, so this is what it means. What are the gray areas? Out of every 10 trades, some people expect their first. So I'm trading today, right? I may get into a session today and I take 3 trades and I lose all 3. But if I don't lose those all 3 well, I may not have money to trade the rest 7. Did you guys get that? So some people spend all of their effort trying to win what they are trading. No, just trade the numbers out of every trade. So forget if you had a losing session, out of every 10. Okay, so the 10 may not be today, it may not be tomorrow. Okay, so if we're trading together, out of every 10 trades, I would win 7. It means if you take the trades with me, okay, and you have the account to take it, because sometimes I may call a trade, you're rolling over, you're taking it to multiple places, you're losing money too much on just one trade. You may not have money to take the rest trade. That is the gray area. You may lose your account, not because the data isn't right. Test the data. You're going to find out that it's right. What is not going to be right, that you may miss, that you may get to master over time, is disbursing your risk. So the discipline of just knowing how to take a trade, I want to take 5 trades every day. If I take 5 trades, I don't win them, I'm done. Or I want to take 5 trades. This is the money I want to use to take this 5 trades. So if I take 3 and I've lost that money, I'm done. So you want to attach a risk routine. Don't forget what I shared this morning. It is key in practicing success, or you're going to quit. Okay. With that being said, family, this is my time. I'm going to see you guys on the next session. Stay connected. We will win together.